NicoB, here with a reaction abridged of Hunter x Hunter. Nani, I hear you say? What? How can it be? We're back. That's right. We're back after 3 millennia. Or actually 2 years. It's been about 2 years. Which I will say actually it's actually not been as long as I thought it was. And actually I thought it'd been like 4 years since I last checked this. It feels like it's been 4 years. But in reality, it's only been a little over 2. Yeah, this might come as a big surprise for some of you guys who at least were keeping up with the previous episodes to this series. And the reason that is because you know that I had a large problem with the studio behind this. I had quite a few copyright claims that I had to deal with the series. Like non-stop claims, like to the point where certain videos even managed to get claimed more than once, even though that shouldn't be possible, but they found a way to do it. And it was a real pain in the ass. Like truthfully, this series has always been like the worst. And honestly, I'd heard horror stories even before I started doing these reaction abridges for it about how Nippon really is very protective of their IP, right? But I did a little experiment. Some of you might remember there's actually an episode from the previous videos that we did that was been missing for a long time. That's episode 40. That was a video that I essentially had to give up because it was claimed in the middle of a bunch of other claims and I couldn't continue to fight for it. I had to let it go. And in doing so, I essentially forfeited my right to fight for it. Because if you have too many claims you're arguing at once, you can risk your channel like being deleted, right? So I actually went and I did a slight edit of it. So it's not the exact same video, and I re-uploaded it and I geo-blocked it in Japan. And it has not been claimed. Doesn't mean it won't be, but it at least is a good sign. So that essentially is what I want to try to do here. So what we actually ended up doing as well with JoJo's Bizarre Adventure is that we ended up geo-blocking in Japan, because that's something you can actually do now. And it did seem to help things out a lot. That said though, I want to make perfectly clear that this is a bit of an experiment, right? We are trying to see if this is even still viable doing it this way. It might not be, all right? There is a very distinct possibility that I will still get claims out the wazoo. And if that happens, I might have to let this series go, which I hate to say because I really do love this series. And for the longest time, I really kind of felt like I was kind of screwed with even ever continuing this series until I found out about this whole geo-blocking thing. So if that is the solution here, then I'll take it. It does mean that I will be potentially sacrificing some of my audience. Not a lot, a very tiny percentage, I think, of the penguins are actually in Japan, but I will say sorry to those of you who are. I mean, you're not seeing this, but if that's kind of what it takes to be able to actually continue this, then so be it. So again, this is a bit of an experiment. It might be that like even this first episode, that's just gonna immediately get claimed in like the first day. And if it does, well, we tried. That's all I have to say. The good news is that this arc that we're about to hop into is relatively short. It's only about 12 episodes. So it at least does give us a nice period to sort of test the waters again, because I know there's the arc that comes after it, which is like insanely long, and so long in fact that we'd likely, if and when I'd ever get to it, it would be something that would be split into probably sections, right? I wouldn't try to do like, oh yeah, fucking 60 episodes, you know, for this reaction abridged arc. You know, it's like, no, I definitely split it up. That's just too much. So anyway, that is sort of what has brought us back to this point again, to continue with the series. Now, I do want to bring up one other change that I'm actually going to be implementing from here on with this. And it's actually something that is influenced by our experience with JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. And that is, I'm actually going to be switching to the English dub for Hunter x Hunter here. Up to this point, I've been using the Japanese dub with English subtitles. And I'm going to be switching to English dub. And I want to explain to you why, because I know some of you will be like, what? Why? Or you're like, Nani the fuck? And I want to make perfectly clear, I think the Japanese dub of the show is incredible. And I absolutely would stick with it if I felt we could. But the reason I'm switching to the English dub, which by the way, I actually went and listened to it. It is a very good dub. But the reason I'm switching into it is specifically for editing purposes. And because it essentially allows us to show less of the episode, if that makes sense. I know that sounds kind of weird, but something that we were able to do way better in JoJo than I was able to do in Hunter x Hunter. And to sort of explain what that is. What we do right with this, and this is also sort of explaining, by the way, if you're just happen to pop in here and you're like, what's a reaction abridged? Well, at this point, you know, you might want to go watch the previous episodes of the other ones. But if you just want to just start here, Reaction Abridged, right, is essentially me reacting to an episode and a reaction that is abridged, in that you're not seeing me react to literally every fucking moment, and you're not going to see every moment of the episode. And also it has elements of an abridged series that I like to ad-lib and do a bunch of goofy shit, right? But you're not seeing the entire full episode, right? We're only showing what is necessary, and also cutting out quite a bit of stuff. And essentially what we do is we create loops, like small little increments in each episode and stuff that will just like kind of loop again and again, like a very small, like a GIF almost, right? And then occasionally we'll hop to the next scene, or maybe show a bit more if there's like a little bit of action going on, but it's how we get around and just show what is needed and not many more, and not immediately get the video flagged and taken down. Now, the problem with what I've been doing previously with Hunter x Hunter, with the subtitles, is that the characters essentially didn't really talk much. You couldn't really hear them because I was always the one reading out the subtitles for every scene. Essentially what it led to was me having to read out subtitles for scenes. And when I did that, it also meant I had to show more of the scene because the subtitles were progressing the scene more and more, right? And because of that, it ended up sort of forcing me to have to show more of each scene. I couldn't make these loops as often as I wanted. I would essentially just read out what they said and then probably stop the video and then talk about it. Now in JoJo, we actually found a really great way of doing this because we ended up doing the English dub, and that didn't have subtitles hard-coded into the video itself here. And it allowed us, myself and Sai here, to actually, one, I could do way more ad-libs, and we could have a lot more fun with it because there's not subtitles on the screen to like, you know, fucking fuck with you a bit, you know? Where they're like looping around and you're seeing the words pop in and everything. And two, we could create tighter like loops or when characters are talking. And also, here's the other thing. Audio is never the thing that's claimed in these videos, believe it or not. It's actually never audio. It's always visuals. Always. Every single Hunter x Hunter thing, and even the couple of times that JoJo ran into some problems, it was always visuals. It's never audio. So what essentially means is that with the audio, you can actually, it's not just going to be me like reading out shit to you, right? The characters can explain it, but characters can explain things and we don't have to show literally the whole scene of them explaining it, right? It's not like, oh, here's 30 seconds of like expositing from a character. We can essentially take like a very small, tiny snippet of the scene, loop it while the character is explaining stuff, and then I react to it, if that makes sense. That's what we ended up doing with JoJo, and it worked really well. And honestly, I think it made the video so much better. It's so much more enjoyable. Now, if every one of us knew Japanese, this would totally be possible with the Japanese dub, but it kind of isn't. You kind of have to see the subtitles. And I don't want to make Sai have to go in there and like manually type out what are the words are they saying? You know, oh yes, you know what he could do is he could just take like a snippet of the subtitles and overlay it over a tiny like clipped thing, but it would look really weird because then as the scene changes and the words are gonna be sort of like have this weird box around it. Or ask him to go in there and type out the fucking subtitles for each of the scenes. It just, no, I don't want to make him do that. This just works so much better for this setup. And while the way that I had done it before was viable then, and I still think it works for what it was, I feel like this version will just work a lot better for the future. So I hope you guys understand that. I hope it makes sense. I know that's gonna throw some of you off, but I will say at the very least, because I went and listened to actually the previous episode just before this in the English dub, and it's really quite good. Like, I think the only one that I was like a little like unsure about was Leario, but everybody else's voice sounded pretty great. Like I really had like no problems with it. And Liario's is just because I'm so particular since Liario has had the Japanese god, right? His voice was just so perfect. And he's like, yeah! I don't know if we're gonna be getting that in the English dub. But anyway, that's it. I hope that makes sense. I hope you forgive me for switching. Please don't jump down my throat or Sai's throat or anybody's. Please, I beg of you. I already feel bad enough. But I really do think in the long run, this is gonna actually make it a lot better. So I hope you all understand. But all right, guys. So where did we leave off all those years ago? Essentially, I had to get a refresher a little bit. The Phantom Troop has been seemingly dealt with for now because Kurapika, in his vendetta and his revenge, right? He initially took Chrollo hostage, the leader of the Phantom Troop, that is, but he released him to get Gon and Killua back from them because they'd been kidnapped. But he left a mark on Chrollo. Essentially, he has restricted him. He cannot use his Nen ever again, nor can he ever communicate with another Phantom Troop member ever again. or he will die, which also sort of killed Hisoka's strong desire to fight him. So now he's like, well, I don't want to fight him anymore because he's basically just a regular dude. Now, Gon and Killua have essentially gone to the auction house and are getting what they really had come there to begin with, which was a copy of an old game called Greed Island that apparently might link to where Gon's father is. Because his father left behind like a memory card for this game, and this game is like super rare. So yeah, I think that's essentially where we left off. This arc is supposed to be about 12 episodes long, I believe. So yeah, with that, without further ado, let's fucking do it, guys. Here we go, we're back. Let's get back to freaking Hunter x Hunter. Let's get started. Oh my God, we're back. Damn, I'm looking good. Damn, I forgot, look at they're all dressed up and shit. Where the fuck did they even get these suits anyway? You know, it actually would have been really funny just to see Gon and Killua show up in their OG outfits in this fucking, like, this high-class party here. Oh, to be fair, they, look at their fucking hair. They stand out already. What am I talking about? They stick out like sore thumbs. Everyone else is like real people, and these anime characters are hanging out here.
What am I watching? Well, the Greed Island video game, of course.
Sorry, that's just really funny. Well, what am I looking at to get? Well, I'm looking to get that fucking sick as shit video game right there. Oh, damn, boy, holy shit. Fucking rated adults only. They got some big old titties in there. It's the only thing that gets my junk moving these days. Anyway, get out of my way, bitch.
What makes you so interested in a video game, sir?
The answer, my dear, is love. When you fall in love with something, you want it all to yourself.
I just love that game so much. Also, this voice. What the fuck? Whose voice is that? I'm gonna hear a lot of this. Now we switch to the English dub. Now you're gonna also get my reactions to now the English versions of all these characters suddenly. Fuck, where have I heard this guy's voice? I heard it so many times. Also, was that Steve Bloom that we heard before earlier that was just talking before this guy? Wait a minute, hold on.
That's your target right over there.
I swear to God, that sounds like Steve Bloom as well. Who's this guy again? I don't even remember. Was this just some random jobber?
Love? Really?
Love? Really? That's your answer for getting the video game? Oh, okay, sure.
I'm gonna get my hands on the clue Gene left.
Yeah. Ooh, new intro. With the same fucking song, though. I think I've heard you guys tell me this. The song for this never changes. Like, it's always the same. Oh, we got a new little girl here, too. So my thought process going into this arc is I have a very distinct feeling this is going to be the arc where, like, Gon and Killua, like, get an upgrade. Because up to this point, Kurapika is basically the strongest person in the group, seemingly. I mean, Killua's still an ex-assassin, so he has, like, his physical capabilities. But Gon and Killua have, like, a basic understanding of Nen, right? Well, Kurapika has, like, a boatload of powers at this point. Not to mention his crazy specialist red eyes that allow him to, like, master all forms of Nen. Liario, I don't even know if Liar can fucking fight at this point. I mean, I think he's strong, like, physically as well, but I don't know if he's actually, like, doing anything. He just cares about money. And then, I mean, Hisoka is Hisoka, and he's got bubblegum and the fucking rubber shit, you know, that thing that he loves saying. And also, he's horny for fighting. Oh my God, look at all these new characters. Oh shit, they're glowing. Who this girl looks like fucking Tenchi Muyo character. What the hell? Looks like Sasami or something. Seriously, what the hell? You're the wrong anime, little girl. Get out of here. Wait, we see the Phantom Troop. Okay, so we're not just like ditching them now. I actually wasn't sure if like, okay, the Phantom Troop arc is done. These guys are gone. They're never gonna show up ever again. That's good. I like that little pink hair girl there. I don't remember her name because it's been too long, but I liked her. She was cool. I don't remember everyone else too well. Big earlobe guy, weird short grudge looking person. I remember that blonde guy has the cell phone. Shinobi guy to the right is, I think he was kind of cool. Oh, that girl behind him has like a vacuum cleaner. The one with the glasses. She had like a vacuum cleaner, was a demon. Guy to the right over there is like Hiei. And the guy in the forefront, I don't know. I think he was kind of a dickhead. Ahsoka's there. What the fuck that is? Oh shit, I think it might be spoilers. Don't show me spoilers. Ah, check out my bling, Killua. Yeah, cool. Okay, there's a glimpse. I see cards. Are we gonna play Yu-Gi-Oh? Bid X and, oh wait, that's right. It's just Bid and Haste. Ignore the X's. The X's aren't there. Bid and Haste. Gotta get that money. Okay, I don't know actually how they're planning to get this fucking game at this point. All right, they have no money. This game just costs like a billion, trillion, jillion yen or whatever their fake currency is.
Kurapika.
Oh, that's right. Kurapika after that, well, not fight. After his capture of Crollo got sick. They didn't actually explain what it was they was sick from, but what I think was happening is I think he overextended because he had to keep his specialist power on, right? The whole time. I think he like overextended that, and I think that does like take a toll on him. Because when he beat that other guy, the really big muscular dude, right? And he used his eye powers on him too. I think afterwards was like, oh, I went too long, right? It seemed like it also took a toll on him.
And what about the auction?
Oh, they canceled it completely.
Oh, hey, it's Mercedes from Fire Emblem Three Houses. Yeah, that's totally Mercedes' voice. That's actually a perfect voice for Melody. Yes, I actually remember. Fuck yes, Melody. And she, in Japanese voice, she had a very kind of soft-spoken voice. It was actually perfect for her. Ah, it's cute. I like Melody, though. She was really sweet.
The rest of the merchandise will be sold online. The boss accepted that.
Don't lie to me. The boss was really looking forward to taking part in the auction. I don't see her accepting that so easily.
Oh, that's right, because they were working for somebody. I forgot they were literally hired to look after. It was the boss guy, and he had a daughter, right? And I think the daughter was the daughter the one that, God, I'm sorry, it's been so long. I didn't watch every episode. I just watched like the most recent one, and I got a little bit of a recap from some of my mods. I believe the boss's daughter, right, was the one with the ability to write fortunes that told you your future to some extent.
The troop murdered Skuwala.
Oh, there we go.
The scarlet eyes we won were stolen, but apparently the boss was more upset over Elisa's state than the loss of her prized possession.
Oh, that's right. No, sorry. So the daughter, this girl, she was also like super kind of bratty. That's right. And she like just wants stuff. She wanted the eyes. That's right. She wanted these scarlet eyes. And Squala, I think her father is dead, right? Or Squala, wait, is that right? No, Squala was the guy that could manipulate dogs. That's right. He was also part of the group as well. Oh, right. And this girl, that's right. And this girl here was also like with Squala, or they had a thing, and that's why she's so upset. Yeah. Gotcha. Sorry.
Gon and Killua?
They're both just fine. And right now?
He's out.
They've gone to the auction house. And he's like, what? I just saved them and they want to go put themselves back in danger, motherfucker. I like the song that's playing in the back. It's I think this is Melody's theme. It's so pretty. Aw, poor Korpika.
Rest up. Your friends are doing what they have to. So you don't have to worry about a thing, okay?
Yeah, see, Liara's voice is the only one I'm a little, like, it's not bad. I think it actually matches the character font. I'm just so used to hearing that. There's something hilariously perfect about the Japanese dub for Liario. And I don't know if we're going to be hearing with this guy. Actually, if I remember right, too, I think his Japanese voice actor passed away, too. It actually gives Liara kind of a different vibe, though, doesn't it? That, like, hearing his voice like this. Like, in some ways, it actually seems more appropriate for the character, but it is like a different vibe.
Our next item is the fabled game known as
just give me
Greed
the fucking
Island.
game, lady. Show it to me. Oh, sweet vintage Joy Station. Oh, don't you love it when you watch like an anime or some show and you see like a bootleg version of an actual system? It's like some fake version of it. Oh, I love it, dude. It's just great. Like, here's our fake, totally not real gaming station. Definitely not based off of anything real at all. Nope. Damn, look at all these people with sunglasses indoors.
It has a mysterious power. Let's take a look.
What? This wasn't in the pamphlet? What the fuck is this guy doing? Fuck this Joy Station! What the hell? It's also indestructible too. Why not?
Now, as a mysterious power protects the console from any damage.
Interesting. So it's got like someone in basically juiced it up with their nen. Was it Gon's dad?
Well, as long as someone is playing inside the game, that is. This man is Jade Sari. He's the player who's inside the game even as we speak.
What?
As a matter of fact, he's the one who signed a contract allowing us to auction it off.
Help, get me out of stock. Wait, this guy's inside the game? Is that the crazy shit going on here? Get inside a video game?
So Jean didn't bring this one here.
We didn't already know that, did we? I don't think we knew that. I think we just knew it was a game that was tied to it. But Gon didn't look surprised by any of this, so I don't know. Maybe that was already brought up when we knew we go inside a video game.
Jade Sari left behind the following contract that stipulates, if no one has cleared the game by the contract date, even if he and the 7 other players are still inside the game, he would consign all 7 units of the game, as well as the consoles, to the Southern Peace Auction, and entrust his dream of clearing the game to other challengers.
What? Wait, so this guy... What the fuck? So this guy set up some trial where he's like, he's gonna auction it off, and then whoever can, or essentially let people try to beat the game, and if the people can't beat it, he will just send it off somewhere else for them to try. But like, what do? Do they kick you out of the game? Do you die in the game? Is it like the Matrix?
When we received these units, the game had ended for 2 players.
Oh.
Losing the game results in actual death for a player.
Oh, there you go. I just had to wait 2 seconds.
Only bid if you're prepared for the consequences. The starting bid is 900 million Jenny!
Yeah, dude, that sounds like my cup of tea. I want to look and die today. Let's go. I want the cursed video game.
71 doubles again to 6 billion.
Oh, it's that little chunky kid.
Big brother.
That's right. Killua's brother, well, one of his brothers. That fat chunky kid who likes, I don't know, he just seems like one of the douchiest characters.
So you use your hand to tell her how much you want to bid?
Yeah, the auctioneer looks at the crowd's hand signals to discern the highest bid instantly.
Yeah, that's absolutely Steve Bloom. Cool. Steve Bloom, teach me how to bid. Okay, so you just gotta put your hand up and okay, like this. That's 800 megabajillion doodle dollars for that green-haired kid over there. Cool.
You idiot!
Number 16 bids 25 billion.
That was a close one.
I'm gonna put my hand up again.
So I'm guessing he wasn't able to decipher that memory card.
Oh, that's right. They gave him a job to do. That's right. They gave him a job to decipher the memory card for the game, but I guess he didn't succeed because he's also like a bit of a tech whiz, right? Or supposed to be.
Number 16 raises to 30.5 billion.
Jesus Christ, why do you have so much money?
Excuse us. We're willing to offer our help in clearing Greed Island.
Hi there, can we just like borrow your game for a few minutes? I promise I'll give it back after we're done.
I assume you have a hunter's license.
Yes, sir. It's at the pawn shop. Remember?
Ah, crap, I don't remember that. That was like 2 years ago, Killua. What are you talking about? That was yesterday. No, I don't remember that long ago.
The fact you're here at the auction in the first place tells me you're no ordinary children.
The fact that you're wearing those tuxedos that are specially made for you, despite you being children, means you are no ordinary children. Who the hell makes child-sized tuxedos? Nobody, I tell you, absolutely nobody.
But I'm afraid I simply can't hire either of you at this time, because there's a limit to the number of players you see.
I'm thinking we don't actually need to buy the game. Not if we just want the data inside it. And I bet there are probably gonna be some people who win Greed Island who are gonna look for other people to play it for them.
Oh, okay, so that was his plan all along. So before this episode, he was like, I have an idea of maybe how we can get it, but we didn't actually hear what it was. So he's assuming that they're not gonna need to spend anything. Like in order to actually get the secrets to it, you have to beat the game. I see. So it wasn't so much that he's not surprised that there's a fucking game, like video world or some shit in there, but the game's already considered special in some way, right? So I guess he just figured, okay, yeah, sure, fucking Matrix, why not?
The number of players is limited?
Each memory card only has the capacity to store one player's data.
Oh, god damn, this fucking PS1 memory card's piece of shit. Fucking 16 megabytes or whatever the shit. Oh my god, real retro piece of crap, man.
With multi-taps, you can have a maximum of 8 players per console.
Oh my god, I fucking love it. I'm sorry. I'm such a PlayStation 1 weeb, dude. So hearing them like give real world fucking reasons for their anime plot bullshit with the fake PS1 is hitting me so fucking hard. They're like, okay, listen, this is how we're gonna get around this. We'll hook up multi-tabs, which is an actual thing for a PS1 to let you play with more than 2 players, let you play with 4 players. But they're gonna jack them up to like fucking like throw like a daisy chain of them just so they can put in multiple memory cards. Hell yeah, man. I'm gonna get fucking 16 players, baby. Get a BR game going on this PS1.
What about the game itself? Have you played it?
No.
Nah, only smelly weebs play video games.
Wait, does that mean if the memory card you speak of is real, you would still need another item in order to remove the card from the console?
He means the ring.
They know about the ring too?
Shit, I forgot about that. Oh, that's right. They found a ring. That was the other. That's right. It was the other thing. They had a memory card and a ring. That was the other thing that was left behind by Gon's Debbie dad.
It appears that these 2 boys may be worthy of our consideration.
It appears these boys are holding the plot hostage, and we're gonna have them come with us.
I assume you know Nen. Let's have a demonstration of your Ren.
Okay.
Yeah, we can power up. Look. Yay. Yeah, I'm going fucking Dragon Ball, baby. So yeah, this is like kind of all they can do there, right? Like, compared to Kurapika, who has like a holy boatload of new abilities and crazy stuff, like Gon and Killua are kind of basic bitches right now.
Hiring them would be a complete waste.
How do you know when we haven't even tried?
It'd be too late by then, you see. Better to die quick than squeak by. You would only be delaying the inevitable. See, as long as a player is alive inside the game, you can't reset, nor can you remove the memory card.
Oh, okay. So the game can't end as long as you're alive.
I've personally hired around 100 professional and amateur hunters to play this game, and just over half of them have already given up.
What do you mean?
They've given up on ever returning to the real world, choosing instead to live their lives inside the game.
Wow, cool. There's a lot of people in the real world who probably give to do the same thing. Yes, I would too wish to live forever with my anime waifus. 2D over 3D, baby, let's go, come on! I'll stay here forever! Or should be a hentai, like the dirtiest, raunchiest hentai. That's why these motherfuckers never want to leave.
We need people strong enough to obtain items and then return them safely to the real world.
Are you trying to imply that we're not strong enough?
Yeah, why does that guy think we can't do it?
Because you're fucking kids! Like, really? I mean, look at you. You're like, what? 10, maybe? I'm 35! No, you're not. Okay, you're right, I'm not.
Because he is a professional hunter, and one who has played Greed Island before.
Holy shit. And also, his eyebrows are a different color from his beard.
With your paltry Nen, it's hopeless. Once the screening is complete, I'll be returning to the game.
Wait, you're gonna be screening players while you're here?
That's right, starting on the final day of the auction. So if you're planning to participate, I would recommend putting some additional work into your Nen.
We were gonna do that anyway! Come on, let's go.
Yeah, I mean, we gotta do it. Like, what, you said it's just like go through a training arc? What, go to the gym, get buff, drink a protein shake, and get strong that way? No, fuck you. We gotta do it through trial and error, man. I just gotta go in the middle of this shit. And I'm gonna learn the fucking Kaioken and the Getsuga Tenshu and the fucking Gum for bullshit. Whatever. I'm gonna figure this shit out. Come on, Kill. Let's go do that. We're gonna go do that right now. Go make our own game with blackjack and hookers. What's a hooker?
How did you come to have a memory card?
eBay!
Screening, huh? So what's the plan? Do you even need to ask?
Well, there's those two. Oh, shit. Fucking. Oh.
We are bandits. We steal, of course.
Well, that was easy. Really? That's it? Well, I guess just fucking steal it. All done. Is there an outlet in this fucking dilapidated building? I don't even need a monitor for this thing. Nah, fuck it. And so this is just, okay, there he goes.
What was that?
It's a game. You guys want to play?
You guys want to get fucked up?
I pass.
Yeah! Wait, does that mean that, is it possible then that his father is in the fucking memory card that they got sent, that they have? Is his dad like inside that shit? If each card's supposed to represent a player, maybe his dad is literally in that thing. Maybe he's been holding his dad the whole time. You dumbass!
I can't believe he treated us like we're just dirt!
Ah, power up gone! Ah, harness your inner Dragon Ball!
We should start thinking about taking all this to the next level. I mean our special attacks.
Yeah.
Think about it. Kurapika started learning Nen the same time we did. But because of his special attack, he was able to take on the Phantom Troop.
Yeah, look at him. He's like, look at all the cool shit he's been doing. What have you two been doing? You didn't do dick. You didn't do fucking dick last arc, okay? It was fine. I love Kurapika's thing, and it was really cool, but you two just were like, well, let's just be good buddies. We're just gonna help Kurapika and his shit, blah, 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 blah. You didn't get to do anything. You just sat naked in a beanbag chair eating Cheetos the whole fucking arc. Oh, way to go. You guys need to get some cool stuff.
He basically became invincible against them by placing his life on the line.
Yeah, we gotta do that.
We need special attacks that fit our specialties, and that can minimize the risk. That's what we need to come up with.
My brain hurts.
First off, what kind of abilities do you want to have?
Monkey powers. What? You know, monkey powers. I can throw my poo at stuff. I can eat bananas. I can swing on trees. And did I mention throwing my poo? You did. Yeah, I want to do that again. I'm going to do it good. Poo throwing.
Then think about what part you want to strengthen and exactly how you want to do it.
Punching arm. Be able to punch real good.
What ability do you want then?
I already know.
What is it?
It's a secret. I'm gonna go practice my special attack now.
You're so full of shit, Killua. You don't know what you're doing either, do you? You're lying! Don't lie, Killua!
Visualize my aura.
Oh.
Infused with electricity.
So he did, actually.
Then visualize discharging the stored electricity while we're finding my Nen!
That was fast. I wonder why he's going with that. Did he like, when he was at his home or something, was he like tortured with electricity or something? Is that why he's going with that?
I see you're hard at work.
Kurapika!
Hey! Oh, sleepy Kurapika.
If Kurapika finds out that the spiders are still in York New City, will there be any way to stop him?
Tell me, how did everything go at the auction?
Is that green tea? Yeah. Can I have a sip? No. Oh. Oh, it is green tea.
So they're screening players, are they?
Oh, that's Erica Harlatcher voicing Kurapika. I think I remember you guys actually telling me that. That's cool.
What kind of training did you do while you were gone?
Once I decided I wanted to conjure chains, mostly imagery training. Not only did I feel them with my eyes closed, I drew hundreds, maybe thousands of sketches. I looked at chains and even tasted them.
What? You tasted the chains, Kurt? Ew! Ew! I don't know. That cannot be good for you. Like lead poisoning or iron poisoning or something. I don't know.
My master told me to play with them constantly. After a while, he took them away from me, and it was then that I began to hallucinate chains.
Ugh.
I've got an idea. You can be my master. You can point out what I'm doing right and what I've got wrong.
I'm sorry.
Dude, I'm tired, man. Are you kidding me? I just went through the whole fucking arc. You guys do some shit for once. God damn, let me alone with my green tea.
Although I'm still concerned about the spiders. But it has been 2 days now, so I suppose they probably left already.
Yep, they're totally gone. Totally gone. Never coming back. Yep, nope, definitely not anywhere nearby at the moment.
But what about you? Who taught you Nen? You should ask them. They'd be a better resource than I am.
Oh God, I forgot about that dude. It was like the dude with the glasses or something. I think it's been so long.
Enhancers really don't need a special attack at all.
It is, yeah.
But why not?
Well, because enhancers are the most balanced, both in offense and defense. If you can master Ten and Ren, you will produce enough force to be quite destructive indeed.
Cool.
Now listen carefully. No matter what happens, you must not try to emulate Kurapika. If you think about it, I'm sure you won't need me to tell you why.
Dude, don't try to emulate Kurapika. That guy's like a fucking Adonis, all right, compared to you. Holy shit, you see that his eyes turned red and he can turn into a goddamn Super Saiyan. You can't fucking get anywhere near that shit, man. You gotta keep it on your level. All right, you're just this weird monkey child. Focus on punching things. Don't ever call me again. Well, that was a waste of a toll-free call.
I want you to reflect on each of the things that you're capable of. If you do, you'll find the answer you're looking for.
Ah, shit, I hear the steam coming out of his ears. Great. You're thinking, aren't you, Gon? You're not good at thinking. Stop it.
Next time, show him everything at the same time.
Everything, sir?
Pay attention, Gon. Show him everything you've learned at the same time.
Everything all at once, everywhere. Huh. What else does he learn, though? Just punching?
10. Contain the aura leaking out of the body.
Okay.
Zetsu. Shut off the aura by closing the nodes.
Okay.
Ren. Bring forth an incredible amount of aura.
Okay.
And Hatsu. Wait. Ren is bringing forth my aura, but Zetsu is suppressing it. If I do both at once...
Just gonna fucking explode or something, right?
Did his brain shoot out again?
Killua's already got this shit mastered.
After Mr. Wing helped unleash my Nen, I got seriously hurt in battle because all I really knew how to do was 10. But I mastered Zetsu in the process. Then, I learned Gyo so I could see through Hisoka's special ability.
Yeah, that's right. He put shit in his eyeballs.
Oh yeah! I still have Gyo! Focus aura in your eyes.
Eyes! Holy crap, I need some eye drops! Ah!
There's a little aura being released. If I can suppress the rest, I can do them all at once. I did it!
Big fist, all what? Spirit bomb! So he's like focusing the energy into his like one fist or something. That's actually very kind of one for all sounding, right? Granted, it would be more that one for all base. It's sounding more like this.
If I can just focus all the aura built up through Ren, how much power could I have? I want to see. I have to try it out!
Sounds like a breakthrough, but you're still not gonna beat me!
Ah!
The two boys are about to undergo a brand new awakening.
Wait a minute, that was the old man I was talking before. Is he also the announcer guy? Background voice? That's the same dude. I think. His voice is a bit deeper. I'm pretty sure it's the same voice. Ending theme. Do. All right. Cool. Damn, they do fast track those abilities they learned, don't they? Sorry, Killua's like, all right, I'm just gonna take a taser on myself. Boom. Fucking do it. Boom. Well, I mean, I guess it makes sense. He's already someone who's like experienced in battle. So but I do wonder, I think he did, right? I think I remember previously there was like he used to get like electroshock training or something, right? I think we saw that in the tournament actually, or like when he was fighting, because he was like, some guy was trying to electrocute him and it didn't do anything to him or something because he was so used to it. So maybe that's why, I think that's why. You guys can help clarify some of those details. But interesting, it is neat to finally see them actually like refining their powers and getting something sort of unique to them. But anyway, guys, I hope you all are as excited to be returning to Hunter x Hunter as I am. Hopefully we run to less issues this time around. Hopefully, pray to God, knock on wood. If you are, please do leave a like and a favor. It really does help me out. Seriously, please leave a like. If you're super amped about this, please let me know, please, because this shit can be hard to put together. And Lord knows these companies don't like me doing it. And subscribe if you're not already to become a picky penguin aboard the SSLP, where the days are always sunny and the vids are always funny. Subscribe, please! Please subscribe as well! Let me know that you give a shit! Please! Sorry, whenever I do Hunter x Hunter, all right, and these videos, it does put an extra bit of stress on me. Just that they feel like you feel like the shadow of the corporation and just fucking ready to just come and swat you down. So let's hope that things go well now this time about. But anyway, guys, as always, till next time, stay classy.